Woo-wee. Okay, let's have a chat. Hey there guys, how you doing? I'm Tori, your Uncle Flip, Geelong-Flipper, aka Tory Boy, aka Shamalama Ding Dong, aka Uncle Flip Flip. It's been crazy. It's been crazy busy lately. Not all good news. Thought I'd bring everyone up to speed with what's going on. And I'm just going to be mega blunt about a lot of it. If I seem dispassionate, I want to get through a couple of things. I did let the channel members know last week because it's one of those things, you know, I want to provide content for those guys particularly. I want to provide content for everyone, but, you know, they're paying. And I know it's to support me, but, you know, fucking feelings of guilt. So I'm kind of glad at the moment you can't see around here as such. There is shit everywhere. I live in a one-bedroom apartment with Ali, our 3 cats, and we've started moving everything off site in case you were not aware of that. Now, before you tune out, if you just want straight up eBay advice, just keep jumping a little bit. I've got some good tips for you, particularly if you're new to selling on eBay. But if you just want to hear what's going on, I can talk you through it. So a cat may appear at any stage. There's a couple of them asleep behind me. But that aside, let's get straight into it. So first things first, if you've been watching, first things first, if you haven't been watching, can you consider subscribing, clicking the thumb, just all the crap that we always ask you to do. If you want to help me out, become a channel member. It's great. You get a little bit of extra content, but you get my gratitude because I've recently done the transition from part-time reseller to this is now my job. So any other way I can bring some income in is great. I write books. I have 7 of them currently on Amazon. Look them up as Tory Favreau, more recently than not. I have had my big novel Tin Man come out. I'm super proud of it. It's a retelling of The Wizard of Oz, hyper violent, not for kids. Jump into that. If you've been watching the videos, you'll be seeing that I've been moving everything out of this very small apartment to offsite storage. I have got nearly all of my stock out now. And now I'm doing the tedious task because I am sick of holding on to things. I realize that when I'm not happy or if I've been sad, I'll buy a lot of stuff. I do a lot of retail therapy and I hold on to stuff. And it's just staring at me like at the moment. Movies I haven't watched for years and years and years. And just in case I want to go back and watch it later. I do agree physical media is important and the movies I really care about I'm going to keep. But I'm going through a lot at the moment. And they're bangers. They're great horror movies. I've got some really cool stuff I'm about to start listing for you guys. I've got lots of Lego sets, brand new in a box. I intended to build it. I have got truckloads of movies, tons of books, clothes. I've really been cleaning out, but in a positive way, just getting everything off site and making sure that I am doing the right thing by myself and reducing clutter to reduce stress because there's a fair bit going on at the moment. To give you an idea, if you're just wondering, I don't think I put out as many videos last week as I normally would. I try to talk to you guys every day. So yeah, my mum is not at all well. And unfortunately, yeah, she doesn't have long left with us. So that's the nitty gritty of that. A couple of you guys have been asking, are you okay? Because I haven't been putting out content. No, I'm not okay, but there are moments that I am. And yeah, so that's going on. That's a major thing. Sort of, I'm trying to, so now I've got my mum to worry about. And it's like when you're literally told you've only got a few months. It really tears you up, and I'm sure you guys have been through it too, but you know, I'm always going to be transparent about this. It's kind of like, okay, what haven't I told her? You know, I tell her every day I love her. Have I asked enough questions about her life? Have I been trying to figure out what the fuck is going on? Is there anything she wants to tell me? Anything that I haven't thought of? It's like the clock is ticking, and it is. She is really, really tough. She has lived 3 years longer than what, I think 2 or 3 years longer than what they said she would. But yeah, I think the old hourglass, the last bits of sand are falling through it now. That makes me sad. So I've got that. I've got my writing. Sorry, I've got that. I've got my writing. If I don't clearing my throat, then you'll know why I said sorry. Yeah, I've got that. Got my writing. I've got setting up the warehouse, storeroom. I call it the warehouse for a laugh. Ali and I both call it the warehouse now. She's been fucking magnificent during all of this, and yeah, so I've been doing that, writing my books, trying to get the other ones out and published, and I'm also at university. So only doing one unit, but it just means that I've got to stretch in that direction too. It's a creative writing unit and I'm loving it. It's cool as. I'm learning stuff constantly, but there is a lot of stuff that is going on in my life, and frankly, I think without Ali, I'd be a mess. Fun update for you guys if you're still watching. And if you missed it, then you missed out on something amazing. So I always joke about how I've got something going on, and I've been seeing someone to help me out with my thought processes and everything. And his opinion is that Uncle Flip's on the spectrum. So I don't know to what extent. We're still going to be finding some stuff out, but it means that certain things that didn't make sense to me are starting to make sense. And hopefully you'll be able to give me some means of dealing with it. I don't want to deal with it most of the time, to be honest with you. It may explain why when I'm waffling in a video, I jump and I talk way too much, like I am right now. And I don't have much of a filter. Like, you know, the way my brain works is, well, I've done nothing wrong and nothing to be ashamed of, so why couldn't I tell people? Apparently you're not meant to tell everyone everything. Sorry, guys. Does that catch you up? I feel like it does. But I do apologise. I've got plenty of cool ideas for videos. I'm going to be live streaming a fair bit next week. I'm not going to set a schedule for that. I do it when I want to. I feel that if I do a scheduled live stream just at this particular point in time, it would be forced and fake. So keep an eye out. Make sure you're like getting those notifications so as you can have a chat to your Uncle Flip when he's on. I generally just am listening and just seeing what people have to say. But I love the fact that you guys are chatting, and yeah, thank you. And a special thank you to all the regs who show up. I feel like we've made a cool little club, and I've got to figure out a way that we can all meet up if you want to. I know that, see, for me, I'm like, hey, I've got friends talking to me through the internet webs. Whereas for some people, it's like, yeah, but they need that barrier of the screen and not to meet in real life. And I've got to learn that that's not a bad thing if people don't want to catch up in real life. Everyone deals with stuff the way they can. So that's cool. I get paranoid about this camera. Make sure it's still running. It's my phone, of course. Yep, we're still recording. All right. So I'll try to keep a time check, and I'll write on the in the description, hopefully, about what time, if you just want non-personal stuff and you just want to jump to eBay, at what the timestamp is, or if I forget to, but you hear this, can you put the timestamp in for me just in the comments? And if I remember and know how to, I'll pin it to the top. Okay, so some cool stuff that I do want to share with you guys. If I seem distracted, you now know why. I am. In the back of my head is my mum, but at the same time, it's like I started this channel to fucking help people, so that doesn't change, but I might need your help sometimes. If you don't mind, and if you'd be so kind, just comments or whatever, you know. It just, fuck my life, my stomach. So noisy. I had gastric bypass surgery a few years ago, and now anything I eat, it sounds like it's going through a fucking wind tunnel. Okay. Wow. Okay. So, yes. Autism, fun. Yes. And maybe a touch of ADHD thrown in as well. But I can hyperfocus on things, but that's another side effect of it. All right, cool stuff on eBay. Let's do this thing. So this is not going to be news to anyone who's sold for, I would say, 6 months plus. But if you're new, or if you just love the sound of the dulcet tones, then there's a thing you can do to trick eBay into thinking that you are being active on eBay. And in a way, you are being active on eBay. The algorithm basically at the moment, being, you know, the 1st of September, 2024, of course, because you may be watching this 100 years from now. But basically, the way the algorithm works is that eBay knows when you're interacting with your account, with your shop, with your products. And as a result, it goes, you're being proactive. We will look after you. And they do. So if you're getting into reselling and you're wanting to get in and get the algorithm to notice you, make sure you're interacting with eBay every day, even if it's for 2 seconds and even if it's scheduled. That's a good trick. All right. So I get a lot of people when they're starting up, they go to me, hey, Flip, Uncle Flip, Tory, aka Geelong legend, Geelong-Flipper, Tory boy. Here's my thing. I've got a whole heap of stuff listed. Nothing's moving. You've given me terrible advice, which, I'm sure I will at some point. But nothing's moving at the moment. And first thing I say to people is, are you sure your pricing's right? Oh, no, I didn't check my comps properly. I didn't check solds. I just looked at what other people wanted for it. Okay, cool. Well, let's check those sold comps. Okay, cool. All right. Well, the good thing, this is a scenario, by the way. I hope you love a good scenario, because I do. The trick behind all that is that if you go, okay, well, the pricing seems okay, but no one's buying. Well, that means there's something wrong with it. And you haven't looked at the sold comps. I've taught you how to do that. I've taught you how to do that before. When you're looking up your pricing, don't look at just what people want for it. Look what it has sold for. It's in your filters, okay? Did I just move the camera? I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. If I jump erratically, it's because I moved the camera. It's funny, ever since this dude has given me this thing, it's like I don't feel as apologetic for some of the stuff I do. I fucking don't. It's liberating. However, so pricing may not be right. Here's a little trick for you though. Say you've got stuff that is about, I would not be touching your listings. Fuck, I hope this makes sense now. If your listings have been there for a while and they haven't sold, then what I want you to do, I would let them sit for 3 to 4 months. Some people let it sit longer. In fact, I was just watching another YouTube reseller who says that he lets stuff sit for, I think, 255 days. I think that's too long, but he's a very successful seller. I let it sit for, I would say, 6 months or so. I've got enough of a history and enough stock at the moment to address that. Speaking of, I didn't finish my thing before. Moving stuff offsite, I have 52 litre tubs. There are now over 60 tubs in that offsite, and there is more to come. Exciting stuff, means I've got a lot of stock. All right. 3 months worth of stock has not moved or is moving very slowly, but then you go through a period of time where you may not have as much stuff to sell, but you still need to convince eBay that you're selling, okay? eBay doesn't want to just be the database repository of the stuff that you have on there already. So there's a couple of neat tricks. First things first, go into your listings. It's easier done on a desktop. In fact, I think you can only do it on a desktop. But go to your oldest listings. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Put it in the comments. But go to your oldest listings. Now, there's a trick here. There's a 2-part trick, and I only found out the second part the other day. Okay, so in the past, what I've done is I've ended listings and then relisted them. Now, what that does is it does let the item get a brand new item number, and it makes eBay think, oh, they're listing stuff, as though you've actually listed it, as opposed to, oh, I ended something old and crap and I've just put the same crap back on again. What it does for eBay is it tells eBay, hey, user Tory or Geelong-Flipper, that is my eBay store if you want to check it out. There's far better stores out there, but that one is mine. It shows that I'm interacting with my stock. It shows that I'm interacting with my store and with my customers. If I end something and then I relist it, and then the eBay algorithm goes, okay, cool, he's doing stuff with it. So it may start to push my stuff out, which is awesome. It's what we want. I was watching the other day though, and I did see on a video with a far more experienced reseller than myself, what they do is they'll go to items with a lot of watches, because sometimes you'll have a lot of watches, but they're not buying the darn thing. So you may then choose to go in, instead of just ending it. Here's the tip that they suggested. It was that you lower the price by a little bit or a lot, depending on how badly you want to get rid of it, lower the price. So revise your listing, lower the price. That automatically sends out a little, hey, look at this, to your watchers. And then what you can do is simply end the item then, and then relist it. It's a brand new fresh listing with a brand new price, but with people that were already watching and looking out for it, and follow the yellow brick road. Good chances are you'll have a lot more interest in said item. And I thought that was a good tip, and I wanted to share it with you. Now, something I wanted to ask you guys, and that is, have you guys been noticing lately there's a lot of bullshit offers? I don't know what it is. At the moment, it's like stuff that's worth $180, they're offering me $50. That's ridiculous. I literally had to say to someone today, a Lego set that I don't make anymore, brand new in a box. It was the Yoda huge Build-A-Figure one. Someone sent me an offer for like, I think $80, and I wanted $180 for it. And I thought, you're wanting this for less than my initial fucking retail. It was $119 when I bought it. On a set that you can't buy brand new in a box anymore? No, you're talking to Uncle Flip. Uncle Flip needs to make a flipping fucking profit. And so I don't know. I have days where I get pissed off with this sort of stuff. It's just your lowball offers. They're just like, when they don't even approach reasonable, I immediately send back, I dropped $1 off the full asking price and sent a message. Hey there, my friend. I just want to let you know that your offer is utter rubbish, and we both know that you're wanting to get a retired set that I happen to have brand new in a box. Just so as you're aware, don't even bother sending back another offer. Either buy it at this price or forget about it, because I'm not selling it cheaper. Thank you. Just fire back a little bit. You know, yes, I'm not made of money. I don't have a lot of money, but I'm okay. We minimize what our requirements are to get the job done for each day. As long as I've got time to write my books, to talk to you guys on YouTube and sell some stuff that pays the mortgage. No, I feel like maybe I'm taking it too personally because it is stock, but I feel like when you lowball me that hard, you're almost insulting me. You're saying, hey, desperate person, I'm going to try to get this one past you. And I don't know about you guys, but no, you're fucking not going to get it past me, because I put a lot of work into sourcing my stock or buying it brand new in the first place. And I don't know, I feel like, I don't want someone to basically screw me that hard on the price. I was thinking a way I could say it, but I'd just go crass. Crass is fun. Some of you don't like it when I swear. I got that feedback. But yeah, it was just one of those bizarre things. It was like, it's been happening a fair bit lately, and I wondered if it happened to you guys, how you feel about it. I'd love to know. Pop in the comments below. I'm going to do another a show of your comments and my responses to them soon. You guys write so much cool shit, interesting shit, sometimes total shit, but more often than not, the crew that are in it, that we all succeed together. God, your advice is awesome. I love it though when people do troll me. I haven't had good trolling for a while. And I felt terrible. I went through I haven't been sleeping well. Explain why at the start of the video. Jump back there if you want to find out. But I thought, you know what? I want to really go through. The way YouTube works is, if you're a channel member, straight up, if you're a channel member, your comments go up first. They've got an icon next to them. It pushes up to me and tells me that a channel member wrote and that I can respond to it quickly. And that's YouTube doing that. That's not me doing it. So I thought, there's a lot of people here who normally would chat and I haven't heard from them for a long time. And I try to respond to everything, or at least like it, to let you know I've read it. I don't always have stuff to offer against the comment, because either you've made such a good point, I don't have anything to add, but I'd at least acknowledge it. And it was like over 100 and something comments. And I thought, okay, spend at least an hour responding to stuff as best you can. And so if you're one of those people, I apologize. It's just the way things are pushing the comments around at the moment. I do my best to get to them because I fucking value what you guys have to say. But so yeah, I've screenshotted a whole bunch of comments that I will then do feedback on air for. And I'm planning, so as you guys know, I'm doing the wrap up now. I'm going to try to get up to Melbourne and do some op shopping with some other resellers, hang out, eat some dumplings, live our best life, and fight each other for stock. That's the only issue I have. I love shopping with my fellow resellers, and you know, if you guys watch my shorts or follow my TikTok account, which is just Geelong-Flipper with the same logo, I often will post when I'm in an area saying, hey, I'm in Frankston and today we're doing this. If you see me, come and say g'day. And if you guys are channel members or regulars on the YouTubes, of course I want to catch up with you. And of course I still want to find shit to sell. And of course I'll be recording. But I'm going to go up to Melbourne, get that done. I am going to be listing a lot this week. And I, in my accountability, just so as you're aware, at the moment I'm using the... wait, I might be able to actually just show you. I told you guys, in order to keep myself accountable, what I would be doing is literally showing you guys my figures, because Uncle Flip ain't got nothing to hide. And I just want to show you. Okay, so it's just updated. Okay, I got a fresh sale. iPad's dirty as shit. Get out of the way here. Okay, so over the week, or today, I've made $113.90. Well, maybe the weekend, but ta-da! And just so as you guys are aware, yeah, okay, that's cool. So 90-day total has gone up a little bit, not as much as I'd like. With Mum's health being shit, I haven't done as much as I'd like to, but in case the screen doesn't show properly, $6,168.12 over the last 90 days. Because I promote everything, there is a scary amount when you do the breakdown. There is a scary amount of fee paying going on there, but so be it. Stiff shit for me. It's the cost of doing business. So I want to share that with you. It's on the increase. I have been waiting. I need Ali's help with this one, but I did a huge shoe haul a while ago. I bought, well, for me, about 20 pairs of shoes, and they were cheap and they were good, and they should net me some darn good money. And so I'm super keen to share that with you. If all of a sudden I've brightened up, I stupidly started recording with the TV on. It decided to wake up. So I'll be showing you those. I want to teach you the basics of buying and selling shoes. And also I'm going to do some instructional videos on how to be able to wash stuff, how to clean some stuff, and some of your basics that will help you prepare your stock to look its best for when you want to sell it. All right. That's me. That's it. That's me. Hope you enjoyed this video. I wanted to share the personals, but I also wanted to tell you those handy tips that will really, really positively impact your eBay experience. And if you haven't watched my videos in the past, I also strongly suggest that you get the basic eBay store if you're going to be serious about it. Some may not agree. Bad luck. It's my opinion. It's about $25 a month, and in my opinion, it's paid for itself multiple times over for me. All right, guys, do the subscribe thing, share. Please become a channel member, even if it's the cheapest one. It will help more than you fucking have any idea. And you'll get some neat little thank yous. And your name appears at the end of these long form videos, which probably no one really watches, but I hope you do, because the channel members are awesome and they're really helping me achieve my dreams. Okay, it's your Uncle Flip. It's me, Tori. I'm out of here. And I hope that you're having a fucking brill weekend, even though you won't know it until tomorrow morning when it will... Oh no, it'll still be the weekend. I've got no idea of what day it is. No, it won't. Tomorrow's Monday. Working for yourself. Ain't life grand? But just as importantly, crazy cats, I hope that when you see this that you had a really fucking happy Father's Day. And if you didn't wish your dad happy Father's Day, get on the phone, get on the text, get on Facebook, and yeah, wish him a happy Father's Day, because life is beautiful, life is short, and You got to use those opportunities to tell those people you give a fuck about them. All right, guys. Latest. Bye.